and a splash of science fiction. Let's see what our movie review team has to say.
Welcome to the screening room. I'm Russ Simmons. Sean Edwards will be back with us next week. Now, Marmaduke is a real movie dog in more ways than one. This is a very weak and hopelessly cliched kids flick based on the popular comic strip Dog. It's aimed at the very youngest movie demographic. Marmaduke uses CGI enhancement to turn our lovable Great Dane into a wisecracking breakdancing mutt. Owen Wilson provides the voice of Marmaduke. The script might make adults howl, but for very young kids, they won't mind. Just make sure you take a patient babysitter with them. You know, Sean says it's utterly ridiculous but harmless. Not even a fan of talking CGI or dancing animals would love it. Pointless, not entertaining to anyone over the age of 3, and even the 3 and under crowd will struggle to find some enjoyment. And Owen Wilson, please shut up. I'm giving it 1 popcorn bag out of 5, and Sean's right there with me. 1 out of 5 popcorn bags. Get Him to the Greek is the latest decadent comic offering from the Judd Apatow Laugh Factory. Russell Brand reprises his role from Forgetting Sarah Marshall as a drugged-out British rock star. Jonah Hill plays a record company dweeb put in charge of making sure that derelict musician makes it to a big concert in L.A. The cast is likable, there are enough laughs for undemanding fans, but this celebration of raunchy excess is a little uneven to be completely successful. But Sean says Russell Brand is hilarious. Who knew Diddy could be so funny? Best role of Jonah Hill's entire career. Funniest movie I've seen so far this year. Love the pedal to the metal attitude and hip-hop swagger of this comedy. I'm giving it 3 popcorn bags, but Sean's giving it 4 out of 5 popcorn bags. Splice is an intriguing horror film that resurrects themes from Frankenstein for a modern audience. A couple of scientists get in trouble when they splice human DNA with that of animals. The actors are excellent as ethically charged scientists, but the movie peters out in the final reel and isn't quite as involving as he hoped it would be. Sean says this new age Frankenstein flick is too disturbing to appreciate, insanely creepy and totally weird, and has an odd Cinemax feel to it. I don't know, I think he's been a little hard on it, so I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 popcorn bags, but Sean is only willing to give Splice 1 out of 5 popcorn bags. And that's it for this week, and until next time, I'm Russ Simmons in the screening room.
Also playing at Monaco Pictures out at Bridge Street, Sex and the City 2, Prince of Persia, Shrek Forever After, Robin Hood, and Killers. The Alabama Vipers are slithering up to North Alabama tonight. The Green Machine trying to get back on the winning track against Iowa, but who's going to take the reins under center? Nick Banaszak has that and more up next in sports.
Hey everybody, a busy day on the diamond. Several NCAA tournament games going on as we speak, including a big one for the Crimson Tide over in Atlanta. Alabama battling top-seeded Georgia Tech right now. This one just underway, no score in the first inning. The Tide have won 9 of their last 10. We'll have highlights of this one at 10 o'clock. Well, when you're the top seed, you get to sleep in your own beds for the weekend, and the Auburn Tigers can only hope that extra edge pays off when it's all said and done. A Tiger tussle happening down at Plainsman Park right now. Auburn and Clemson also just underway. Let's show you that score in the first inning. No score as well. Auburn, of course, won last night against Jacksonville State, who was eliminated today by Southern Miss. We'll have highlights of this one also at 10 o'clock. Also on the diamond, the Huntsville Stars kicking off a road trip this afternoon against Tennessee. Right now, they're in the 3rd inning. The Stars with an early 2-0 lead. They're currently 8 games out of first in the SL North. Well, the Alabama Vipers kick off the second half of their season tonight, and it's a big one to say the least. The Vipers visiting the Iowa Barnstormers, hoping to break out of a recent funk. The Green Machine has lost 3 of their last 4, putting them back at 500 and out of first place. Kevin Eakin back at starting quarterback tonight, his first start since a severe ankle injury last month. Alabama currently leading the AFL with 27 rushing touchdowns, 11 more than the next best team. Kickoff from Des Moines is 7 o'clock. Next stop is the clay of Roland Garros French Open Women's Championship. Italy has never had a female champion for any Grand Slam tournament, but that's about to change. Francesca Schiavone takes the title. She beats Australia's Samantha Stosur 6-4, 7-6. The 29-year-old Schiavone is also the oldest woman to win her first Grand Slam title since 1969. She actually lost to Stosur in the first round of the French Open last year. Schiavone takes home a cool $1 million with the win. Not a bad day at all. It's at the horse track now. We will not have a Triple Crown winner this year, but winning at Belmont, not a bad consolation prize. Here's the home stretch. We have First Dude and Game On Dude. Yes, those are their names. Both horses fighting for that final push, but in the end, this day belongs to Drosselmeyer. Look at him eke out one last charge from the back of the pack to first, 13-1 odds, and Drosselmeyer is your Belmont champion. Fly Down finishes second. First Dude is third. The odds-on favorite and Carson Clark's favorite horse was Icebox. He finishes a distant sixth. And basketball fans across the globe are mourning the Wizard of Westwood today. Legendary UCLA coach John Wooden passing away last night at the age of 99 in Los Angeles. Wooden died of natural causes, and he leaves a legacy that is second to none in the college game. The architect of the UCLA dynasty won a total of 10 national championships, including 7 straight from 1967 through 73. He's also the only person ever to be elected to the Basketball Hall of Fame as both a player and a coach. And just to give you a little perspective, Wooden's 10 national championships are tops among all college coaches. Second best on that list are Mike Krzyzewski and Adolph Rupp, both of them with 4 each. So safe to say his record's probably going to be safe for a long time there.
People call him the Bear Bryant of college basketball.
Absolutely, yep.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
Yep.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. Finally this evening, a Chicago makeup artist took on an unusual challenge this past week. He was trying to earn a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most lipstick applications in 1 hour. Hundreds lined up at the Chicago Macy's on State Street Friday so that Rick DeCecca with Estee Lauder could apply their lipstick. To qualify, he had to apply the lipstick consistently on the upper and lower lips. He did just that with 303 women, shattering the old record of 180.
I was glad I didn't see you guys there.
I think people would run out of records to break.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
Why?
I know why.
Why do you do
question.
that?
Anyway.
All right. What about the weather tonight?
Yeah, let's get to that. Awkward. We'll be at about 89 degrees for tomorrow. 40% chance of rain and thunder as we get to Monday. 86, just a few degrees cooler. Mid-90s, lower 90s to mid-90s by Wednesday. So definitely going to be a hot week.
We need to come up with a record we can break.
Definitely not anything involving lipstick.
No, that's right. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight at 10.